Agency. Thank you so much for being here, friends. We are talking all things going live. I appreciate you all joining. So we're gonna get started. I always want to make sure I'm answering questions. Hello, hello. That was loud. All right. How's everybody doing today? Okay, let's get going. Um, we're gonna get started in just a few minutes. Um, Hello, friends. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate the support. Let me know if you are still here. And we're going to get started. And I always say hello to all of you in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know if you have any questions. I appreciate everybody joining. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. I'm about to go live on the other account as well, so I can answer any questions you may have. Appreciate the support. Everything is always so busy right now. Definitely a busy time of the year. Hello, friends. Hello, everyone coming in. Thank you so much for being here. I am getting started. Hello, Michelle. How are you? Thank you so much for joining. Um, Getting started now. How are you doing this chilly Thursday here in Florida? Happy World Kindness Day. Nice, nice. I didn't know it was a day, but hey, happy World Kindness Day to you too. Thank you for sharing that. That was beautiful. Let's see. I got a couple things going on. Trying to stay in front of some stuff too. Got another creator that is dealing with a hacking situation, which is not great. Um, Good morning. How are you? How's everything going? How's everything going for you? Appreciate you joining me, pals. Trying to catch up on the chat. There's a lot of people live right now. Look at there. We do got some people doing the voice chat. The voice chat is happening right now. We got some folks doing that. Some other folks going live. A busy morning. That's awesome. Okay, that is awesome. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. I appreciate everyone being here. I am Dr. Lisa. I'm exhausted, happy to see a kind face. Thank you so much. Happy Kindness Day. Thank you for that. Yes, I'm loving to start my day. Yes, sharing the love. Appreciate your friend. Hello, hello. She said, happy pal. How you doing, pals? All right, friends. Thank you for being here. Make sure that if you are new to my live, make sure you give me that thumbs up to like the live. Make sure you also share a comment in the chat. Appreciate the comments. It's Kindness Day, so be kind. And then also let me know where you're from as well. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and click that subscriber button so that you can know when I also click the bell so you can know when I go live and post content. And then make sure you watch the content. That's what we're doing. We're trying to increase those watch hours. So make sure you also are watching the content. I appreciate all the support. I think my number is 824 subscribers. We're moving, y'all. We are getting going. I felt like last week, well, it was last week, but I felt like it was just a few days ago when I was saying we were in the 600s. So we're moving quickly. We're in the 800s now. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it grows and it goes fairly quickly in this month of November to 1,000. Who knows? Thank you so much. Yes, please like, comment, and subscribe. Click that subscriber button. And then my moderator is Yes Michelle Crochet. So make sure you connect with her. She is all things YouTube. She can help you optimize your profile, help you with your branding so that you can connect with your target audience. And so definitely connect with her, subscribe to her channel as well. Okay, so appreciate all the support. What I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna tell you. Well, first of all, make sure you watch the content because we're increasing the watch hours. Michelle, we're at 2,000 watch hours. So things are moving along slowly but surely, but they're moving. You said I remember the day when I said I had 555. So, I think you were in the 600s like next day, just a couple of days later. It's been moving quickly. Yeah. Now, I will say this. And this is the thing about it. Stay on topic, friend. We are only talking about live stream. I got to do my rules of engagement. So, rules of engagement. Rules of engagement. You have to make sure that you are staying focused. This is all about live streaming. Keep it professional, and you got to make sure you're under 18. You're over 18. So 18 years and older is also what we ask. Your spouse has been growing very quickly. Yes, growing quickly, but we do have some friends that are sending emojis, sending things that are not relevant to the topic, and so we have friends all over the world. So just know that this is definitely a growth strategy. That's what it is. Now, is it a branding strategy? Probably not. And so there is a difference. So it's not definitely on brand, but it is definitely a growth strategy. So I always want to make sure people understand, like, this is because I'm live streaming, I'm getting my word out there, I'm trying to promote. So it's branding in terms of what I'm doing, but is it my target audience? Probably not. So that's the thing you have to think about too. But we will get there, and there are billions of people in this world, and so I appreciate people coming in and engaging and getting to you said this your final warning. See, I thought you would have done it like 3 emojis ago. I thought it would have been like 3 emojis ago. I was like, you know what, Michelle gonna get rid of him. This ain't gonna last too much longer. Welcome everybody to the room. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for being here. I am Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. We talk all things live streaming. I talk about YouTube and TikTok live streaming. On this day, I'm being kind. Thank you. Happy World Kindness Day. Okay, touche. I get it, friend. You say sometimes you got to give a little grace, a little kindness. See, that should have been like, okay, I get you. They should have been able to do like 5, not 7 emoji messages. But no, I appreciate your friend. Thank you for that. You said I'm gonna be kind today. I'm gonna be kind. All right, friends. Make sure you like the live, give it a thumbs up. Also, comment and subscribe. We're gonna talk all things live stream. I'm gonna go on TikTok. I'm gonna go on TikTok and okay, see now I can get rid of you. Been on this one before, so then we got. We've been. I knew from the first end. I was like, you know what? Your name, everything about you. It's just goodbye, goodbye. We don't have time for it. So you're not even. You say you're not even original. I know. Like, get over it. Come on now. I don't have to be kind. That one I wasn't gonna be kind of. So as you can tell, our YouTube friends, they keep you from being kind. They give you second thoughts about being kind on this World Kindness Day. But that's okay. We gonna get through it, y'all. Thank you so much, everybody, coming through. We're gonna go over on the TikTok side of the streets. I do co-stream over there. I talk about live streaming from a TikTok perspective in particular because I'm a creator network for TikTok. So I'm happy to share tips and strategies for you all to grow. That's why I said I have a low threshold for foolishness. They're the children that test you. I know. And we trying to do World Kindness Day activities. Being a little thoughtful. They just taking us there. They don't want us to be kind. Thank you so much. I'm doing well. I appreciate you asking, friend. Let me know if you have any questions. We're going to get on the other side of the streets and do some chatting over there. I'm talking all things. I'm going to talk a little Law Fest today. Not that I would know. Childless cat lady. You said, Michelle, you said, please use English or your comments will be removed. That's true. Yeah. I only speak English. Okay, friends. So we're going to get over on the TikTok side, just so that you guys know. Thank you for engagement in terms of comments that are relevant to the live stream. And then let me know if you have other questions as well that will support your growth and strategy here on the app. Okay. So we're going to go to TikTok in a second. Just setting up my screens. We'll get over there. Couple things I was going to share with folks. I had somebody else, they just joined, and long story short, they've experienced a hacking situation. It was pre joining, so that's probably why they joined. To be honest with you, that's probably what happened. It's like, oh, let me join. Now I need an agency. Not realizing that when it comes to hacking, you own your own. That's the thing about it. There's nothing much I can do about it. That is between you and TikTok. So it's all good, y'all. We're gonna get there. All right, let me go. I'm gonna go live. Thank you all for being here. Oh, let me let's see, set it up. The screen. By being called, I am kind but not patient. There's a difference. Gotcha. You said I don't have tolerance for foolishness. I get it, friend. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. I am Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. We're gonna talk all things going live. I am setting on my screen now. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know if you have questions as you get ready to join the live. I'm happy to answer questions for my community. I want to make sure you're all doing well and you are able to grow. Thank you so much for watching from Kenya. I appreciate your friend. Hello. Thank you for being here. Let me know if you have any questions about live streaming. All right, friends, come on in. Hey, how you doing, Charlene? Thank you so much for being here. How's everything going? Charlene, I'm curious, is this your busy time of the year? Because you do event planning. I'm assuming this is like a busy period for you with the holidays coming up and all types of events going on. Thank you so much. Hey, your Love Universified. How are you, friend? Come on in. Wendy, Global Business Coach. Oh, hey, friend. How are you? Hey, Nika Grace. Good morning. Good morning. Everybody flying in. I appreciate you all coming through. Let me share out my live. I have not shared it out. I was busy this morning. Y'all saw me where I posted something in school and I sent you guys emails. TikTok, and I'm going to say this a couple times today, TikTok is doing, because you guys are in agencies. Hello, Fred. How you doing? Coming on into the room. Because you guys are an agency, TikTok does have a webinar just for Live Fest today. What I'm going to do, so I sent it to everybody in the agency, so you guys have access to that particular Zoom. It's going to focus on the Power League and the different leagues that you advance throughout Live Fest. And it's a Q&A session. So that's really good. I'm going to stream that for my super fans in my live during the 5 o'clock hour because it happens during 5 o'clock. So I'm going to make it a super fan live. I'm going to shift to super fan only live. But everybody in the agency has access. So I'm not sharing anything that you guys wouldn't have access to. Doc, everyone is sharing lives to the battle. Jack, can you talk about that when you get here? Yes, yes. I know. It is unnerving, yes. Like, hey, pay attention to who you're sharing with, which group you're sharing with, friends. I will do it, Nika. Yes, because it is becoming excessive, very excessive, and yeah, we got to figure this out with the chats. Chats are confusing enough. I know it is. It is. Yeah. So I will definitely share that. Thank you for sharing that with me. I saw it yesterday, and yes. I think the people who have done it have been people who have always done it. so it's not like new people. It's like the people who always do it. so yes. So I think I just need to talk to them. But they will continue to do it. So hello, Sultry Data. How are you, friend? Come on in, friends. Come on in. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. coming into the room. Thank you for grabbing that daily heart me. Thank you so much. Good morning, Pearl Mom. How are you? How's everything going? How's everything going? You know, I get a chance every so often to see how your live is performing. It's growing. It's doing better. I love it. You said I went to one of their music voice lives right now and says something in the chat. Okay, perfect. So funny. Growing a little every week. That's it. That's loud. That's loud. Yes, yes, it is. How you doing, G Money? Thank you so much for coming in. Others coming in. Let me share out my live, and I'll make sure I pay attention to what groups I'm sharing with, because I do share it out, and you should always share out your live, friends. That is something you want to do very intentionally. Share out your live, let people know you are live, and make sure you pay attention to what groups you share it out to, because there's a couple new groups, and I'm gonna reiterate this since I'm sharing out my live. This is for my friends in the room. Please, 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 please pay attention to which groups you're sharing to. The live match, live battle groups are not for sharing your live. Okay, it is for communication about battling. So that's the only thing that should be shared there. It should be chats, not live streams. So I just want to make sure I say that. Join me live. Let's see. Uh, so so just keep that in perspective. You said, oops. Oops. So please look at the title that you are sharing. Just don't click, click, click. Look at what you're sharing to. I know L is pretty easy to see, and there's a lot of L names, but in this way, just make sure it's not the LYA battle or live match, anything like that. So we gotta keep it kind of. Hopefully, we can keep things organized. And now I'm being you said no, I think it's helpful, and I noticed it. I just hadn't had a chance to come back around to it. Hello, friend. How you doing, friends? Thank you all for being here. I appreciate that. There's a lot going on, Queen, but you. Oh, thank you so much for the kind words. I appreciate it. Thank you for the follow as well. Thank you all, friends coming in. How you doing, Shakira? How you doing, friend? Appreciate all the support. I think Sochi Nana shared her battles there. Okay, share her battles there. It was communication. Yeah, that's totally fine. I would avoid sharing the live stream just because it gets confusing. I want people. I don't know, if you share the live stream and it's a battle, that's fine. But at the end of the day, just don't blankly share your lives, because I think people definitely put a message like, I am battling. This is my match. Please join me. So, and I think that's what happened. I remember next time I will follow. Yes, thank you so much, friend. And okay, speaking of that, and don't share other people who are not in the agencies. So again, it's confusing enough. We're growing enough, and I know people are supporting people in the agency. So when you share someone who is not in the agency, people make that assumption, and it's not a fair assumption, because people are trying to support the agency, especially our newer creators that are starting to grow and trying to get more visibility, and they need people to help them with the etiquette. So please try not to share other people who are not in the agency in our group chat. That's the only thing, because I've seen that a few times, and again, it is confusing because people are trying to support people in agency. I think it is a battle. It's okay. Yeah, Coach Jesse is sharing other stuff. Yes, yes. Good morning. Good morning. So yeah, so pay attention to who. Thank you so much. Oh, I see. Yes, yes. Thank you so much. So yeah, so it just becomes a little confusing for people. So they assume it's agency folks, and it's not. So you're more than welcome to send it to people individually. Just avoid the group chat. Don't do the group chat. So you could send people in the agency all you like. Let's see. We have a let me remove them from our. So thank you for the follow, Carrie. So yeah, so anybody in the agency you want to send it to individually, I'm totally fine with that. Hello, friends coming into the room, but just avoid the group chat. If you know you're in a room, you want to share out the live, share it out to people individually. Don't do the group chats. So that's what I want to make sure people understand. So we're all on the same page. We all supporting each other, and we're supporting people broadly in these TikTok streets, which is great. But you just gotta make sure we're being mindful of what we're doing when it comes to supporting the agency folks too. Thank you all for being here. Trisha T, a lot of you came into the room. I appreciate you. Lee Ann, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much. E-Nurse, I saw you fly in as well. Try to see who is in the room. Thank you all for joining. We're going to get to talking. Let me make sure I remove some people who are bad actors. Remove people in our group. I'm trying to be mindful of that. Hello, Isa. How you doing, friend? Are you going live today? Let me know. Um, hey, Lisa. How you doing? Thank you for the like. How you doing, Doc? Thank you so much for being here. Is it you, Mecca? Thank you so much for saying it. I'm coming through. Okay, a couple things I did today. So you guys saw it. I sent you all in the agency. I sent you all a Zoom invite for a Q&A for Live Fest. It is for agency folks, so you guys are getting an exclusive conversation. How you doing, Jake? And hey, Black Lotus flying in. So you're getting an exclusive kind of Q&A session. So that is for you all. So just know what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it a super fan session for me today. So people who are not in the agency, but they're a super fan, you can come to the session and learn about Live Fest if you want to listen to a Q&A. So that's how I'm going to do it today. So that's going to be at 5 o'clock Eastern. Thank you so much. Appreciate you all. So that's at 5 o'clock Eastern, so people can join that session if they choose to. And then we'll make it for the super fans. We'll make it kind of a question and answer session afterwards too. They usually last about 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes tops. Um, so so they do that as a way to kind of make sure people are up to speed with what's going on. Sorry, I missed that. That's a Zoom tonight. It's a Zoom tonight, 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Pacific time. I think that's how it goes. Yeah. When I back it up, yeah. So just know that that's the time that is offered, and you guys are more than welcome to attend that. And if you are a super fan of mine, I'll have it playing on my phone, so I'll co-stream. I'll share it that way, so you guys can see it on my laptop rather, and then you can hear kind of the Q&A session that way. Afterwards, as super fans, we'll talk about a few strategies because I've seen some things, I've heard some things. I want to make sure people have information about it. Okay. And so whenever you guys, so my people in the agency, I didn't shortcut you all. You guys have access. Okay. So you have the Zoom link. You can attend that. I will try to listen. I'll be on the road. Okay. Heading to DC. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So everybody in the agency, you have the link. You can attend it. You can learn more about Live Fest, kind of hear some of the question and answers. What they're going to talk about, from my understanding, they're going to focus on the 21st and beyond. So right now they had what Zooms that were focused on the warm-up phase, how to sign up, how to make sure you invite people, you understand the fest schedule, and then also making sure you do your fest video. So all that was the warm-up stuff. I think today's Zoom should be a Q&A focus. Thank you so much. Focused on the Power League, the fandom, the Talent League, and then the global. Okay, and then the crossover as well if you're looking at the content. So those are the phases of it. So let me know if there's questions in the meantime. But we're gonna get going. Finally back to our room that's rooming. Praise it. Oh, does that happen for you today? Awesome. Look at you, friend. I love it. Hey, TikTok, we have those ups and downs. We're going to have those ups and downs. That's how it is, y'all. Hey, D, how are you? Thank you for the shares and the like. Good morning, Yolanda. How are you? Come on in. So, Yolanda, I was going to touch base with you because I know we've been on this battle conversation quite a bit. Hey, Tina, how you doing, friend? We're trying to get the battles going as well. You said I'm well. That's awesome. That's awesome. We're trying to get that moving. So make sure if you are interested in getting power ups, I am going to be doing an agency battle. I want to get people signed up. I know Vi Wellness says she's interested. If you're in a battle group, I'm going to send it on our school account too. But if you are interested in battling, I want one for the kickoff of Live Fest on the 21st. So you got about a few days to kind of get going to say you want to participate. And then I want all signups by Tuesday, I think. Okay, I finally back in. Okay, I see it. Some comments got filtered. Hello, friends. So you said I'm interested. Sign me up. Sign me up. Tina. have you done, Tina? Thank you. Look at you level it up. I said, Tina. Have you done the Friends and Learn yet? Let me know. Did you still need to do that? I know some people were looking to do that. You said, ma'am. I'm gonna sign you up. But are you still doing the Friends and Learn? Because there's a Friends and Learn that's happening this Friday. So Coach Jesse has that on school. Any of my new people in the room, any newbies in the agency, you are welcome to sign up for that. So I want to make sure, no, not yet. Okay. So I want you guys to know the mechanics. Because here's the thing, we got to get past how to cut on and cut off the battle. Okay. How to bring people up, how to take them down, how to get them out your room, how to bring them in your room, how to not accept them, how to accept them. You said I would love to battle. Okay, so Love Universified. Go to the school platform. Coach Jesse put it there because I don't think you've battled before. If you did, I think you did one. So it wouldn't be bad to do another one just to kind of know the mechanics. Yes, totally agree. Yes, totally agree. So we got it. Well, thank you so much. We got to get through those mechanics, and then the strategy piece. The strategy piece is going to be key, and Yolanda did a great job of coordinating conversation battle experience Monday. I was going to say, what day of the week is it? Monday. And so just know there's some things surrounding strategy that we really want to hone in on. Like, what does it mean to do, especially in the beginning? You know, you want to get speed. That means that you're getting 2 times or 3 times. How do you get that? That means that your people are tapping. Taps are points. Everybody in the room matters when it comes to battle. Okay? Hold on one second. TikTok gave me the flash goal already. TikTok, are you serious? TikTok gave me heart maze. I knew that was going to happen, y'all. I knew that was happening. And my gut was saying, this is going to be a heart me Thursday. TikTok was like, I'm going to give her the heart me's. Thank you so much, friends. I know many of y'all have already given y'all heart me's. I get it. TikTok does this to me all the time. It's TikTok. It's not me. It's TikTok, y'all. So we okay with it. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you all. I know many of y'all gave it, so that's totally fine. We just gonna go with the flow on this one. So here's what I will say though. Uh, what what you want to pay attention to with the battles is that we want to pay attention to our strategy. First of all, you need power-ups. You need the ammunition. You need them. You need it. If you're thinking about this from a strategic perspective, you got to have everybody in your room on the same page. Everybody has to be on the same page. And you need the power-ups so that you can leverage different. Thank you so much, your fairy plant god mom. So you need to have that. Okay, so we got to get the power-ups. So that means that you have to battle. You got to be strategic about it. And you got to make sure you said working on you. Thank you so much. You got to make sure that the people in your room understand their role. You got your people who are tapping. Everybody in the room can get up to 9 points for tapping because you get 3 points. How do they do it? I think it's 3 points every, within a 5-minute battle. You can get 3 points every 3 minutes or so, or something like that. I have to go back and look at the exact timing of it. But it ultimately ends up being 9 points that everyone can get just from tapping alone. Okay, so each person can contribute 9 points that way. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. When it comes to the comments, you can get points for comments. Okay, so I want you guys to make sure people are doing that. They're all I can. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Black Lotus. I appreciate the heart me's coming through. TikTok did give it as a flash goal. If you could support, that would be great. TikTok wants me to get 19, and it's been about 20 of y'all that came through before that. They gave the heart me already, so I get it. So you're like, it's only one a day. That's how TikTok did me today. So with that, you want to make sure that you are getting just those easy points, those points just from engagement. Engagement matters, okay? So I don't want you guys to sleep on that. I don't want you to think like, oh, well, all I have to do is I have to give these big gifts. I got to do the gifting. No, your engagement matters, okay? So just keep that in perspective. Thank you all for the follow. I appreciate your friends coming through. The other thing I want to say is the populars is another thing that people do in taps, comments, populars, that helps too. roses in the beginning is helpful in terms of getting that speed. Having people do the early gifting that happens, because it'll give the prompt that says, you need a target of 10 gifters, 10 people. So you see the little people on the screen. So little things like that. The screen is telling you what to do. So you want to make sure your audience and viewers are ready and prepared to support. That's how you'll get speed later. The other thing is thinking about strategy. So we'll talk about that in our group chat. I am Yolanda. Are you still in the room? Let me know, because we talked a little bit. The group chat, we're trying to manage how many people are sharing their live, and we want to stop that. So we don't want that group chat to be shares of your live, unless you are battling. Okay, but I'll almost say, you said amen. So unless you are battling, so just keep that in mind. I don't want this to be inundated with people who are just sharing, 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 and not thinking strategically. Ooh, thank you. Yes, yes, we got it. We got to cut that out. So that's the way we're going to manage this. So it's really a chat. So we're going back, we're talking back and forth, we're talking strategy, we're talking about who's battling, we're talking about who is in need of support. So that's what that group chat is supposed to be built on. So I'm gonna say what I was saying earlier is that if you are in any of the chats, what's a network agency? Oh, dreams are earned. I look at that name, dreams are earned. I love that. It's a free program. Thank you for the daily heartbeat. It's a free program, first of all, that TikTok offers to help live hosts go live and to continue to support you in your live journey. So let me finish my battle chat, and then I'll circle back and I'll do my spiel for the agency. So I appreciate your friend asking. But with that, if you're in any of our group chats, you're welcome. Just make sure you're sharing only agency folks. And again, I say that because we're growing as an agency and people are looking to support agency people. And we want to make sure that they know that the people they're supporting are, in fact, from the agency. So keep that in perspective. Like, that's why we're doing it. Now, you are welcome to share lives out with individuals in the agency. Just don't do the group chats. Okay? So avoid the group chats. That's what I would say. So if you are in somebody else's room, you should be in other people's room. You should be floating around and seeing and visiting other people. But my goal is to make sure that when we share it out, we're sharing people who are in fact in the agency. Okay. So I know that's we got some people who are not as active, but they're all in the chat. they share it out loud, but they're not going live. So I need to talk to them too. But I want to make sure that people are being intentional about that. So group chats, try to think about it strategically. Um, and then when it comes to the battles, Yolanda put a great message in there. And I don't want you guys to miss that, because I asked the question and I think it might have gotten lost. And Yolanda answered, if you guys are in any of those other um, campaigns that are happening, Catch Me Live, um, what's the other ones? There's about three or four other campaigns happening. They do have battles included in that. That is strategic. You want to make sure you're getting that visibility. Okay. I'm not going live, but I'm always in people's community. Oh, look at that. So the Creative Network Agencies is for people who are going live. So you got to make sure if you join one of those that you are live. That's a live agency. So you want to make sure you're going live, friend. You won't be able to join if you're not going live. So that's the thing about it. So TikTok wants you to go live and keep going live. Yep. I'm from the FYP, looking to engage for new besties. Hey, friend, how you doing? Des K, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you joining live. Thank you for joining. Um, and let me know if you have questions about going live and engagement. I'm going to give you a little pro tip. You're going to need to make sure that you have a blue box as you continue to grow your community engage, because that's a badge that shows how you are an engager. And then in turn, people will want to engage back with you. So you're gonna have to get yourself a blue box, and then maybe even a Lisa. so that way you have the heart me as well. All right, friends. So I'll talk through that. Yes, I'm supposed to go live. Okay. I didn't know what to talk about to do. Oh, well, you're in the right room. I'll teach you how to go live and what to talk about and how you can build your community. How you doing, Sassy B? Appreciate your friend being here. You said work from home mom, lifestyle, a little bit of that, this and that. Making sure the nails blessed. Girl, mom, boy, mom. Love that. So, yes, gotta have a Lisa. Gotta have a Lisa. Exactly. So give me a minute. I'm going to talk about engagement from a viewer perspective and then ultimately from a live host so that you guys can start thinking about your life journey. Okay. So let me know if you have questions, especially my new folks in the room. I like talking to my new folks. Hey, Tina Stiletto. Appreciate you joining as well. So, hey, NYC Vic, how are you? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here, Jamal. Appreciate your message as well. Um, let's stay focused, Jamal, though. Let's stay focused. Don't spam the chat, please, Jamal. All right. So let me know if there's any other questions about battling. So Yolanda mentioned that comment about the campaigns. I wanted to bring that up because I want you guys to focus on how you're growing. The campaigns can be a difference maker. Be a difference maker in terms of more visibility. We know battling offers that exposure and visibility as well. So I don't want you to sleep on that. So definitely think about how you want to add that to your live stream. Okay. You said this ain't TV. I love it. Tap, tap, tap. Yes. Exactly. How you doing, Urban Eye Candy? Good morning. Good morning, friend. And so we'll talk about you're gonna need to think about battling quite a bit, especially with Live Fest, because it will be something incorporated into it. Thank you for that daily heart me. Okay, you know what? We still got the flash goal. The flash goal is the heart me. If you have not participated in a flash goal yet or provided a heart me, it is the heart me. So if you don't mind supporting, TikTok creates the flash goal as a way to make sure your live is activated, and they give this flash goal throughout your live. So you want to make sure you try to do it, try to achieve it. You may not be able to achieve it all the time because people come in and they've already given the heart me. You only can do one heart me per live stream, but it is a goal that TikTok will set for your live. And then after the flash goal is gone, it's a 15-minute period. You can go back to your live goal. Live goal is different than the flash goal. The live goal is what you set as a creator. Flash goal is what TikTok sets for you and gives you this moment to have your community, the people in your room, support your live. Okay, so that's what's happening. I just want to make sure I said that because there's some new people in the room. Um, really quickly, let me recap what I was saying earlier. Live Fest. So we're going to talk about this a little bit further, but TikTok is having a Live Fest Zoom call for people to understand. It's a Q&A session that they're going to do for people to understand the different leagues that are happening. So the Power League is the first one. Then you go into the Fandom League. Then you go into the Talent League. Then you have what's called a crossover league if you're going to think about content in live streaming. And then you have the global finale. Okay, so they're going to break down and ask questions, answer questions in this Q&A. I am going to stream the Q&A while as a super fan benefit. So if you're a super fan, you can see it here. We'll recap because the live streams, the Zooms that they do only last for about 30 minutes. They don't last super long, but it depends on the questions too. It might get to 45 minutes at most. But I do want to make sure we answer questions and talk about strategy. So if you're a super fan, please join. If you're not a super fan, you're welcome to become a super fan. Thank you so much, friends. Appreciate that. All the support. So let me know real quick. Let me know if there's questions surrounding Live Fest really quickly. I'm going to talk agencies. Running is a blessing. Running is a blessing. I'm going to talk to you two friends. She popped in here. How are you, friend? She's been popping around different lives. She was in Black Lotus live yesterday. Black Lotus, I don't know if you remember my friend. She's one of my best friends. I don't know if you guys can see her. Running is a blessing. Um, Black Lotus was calling you Running Man. Running Man. I was so tickled. But Running is a blessing is my friend I went to the New York Marathon with. So that's the runner in my life. So she is in the room right now. She said, "Hey, Running Man." So, he said, "Not Running Man." This is a great movie, by the way. It was a great movie. So just know, I thought it was so cute. Black Lotus, you had questions for me too yesterday. Um, so Black Lotus had done her first battle, y'all. Let me just say this. We were just talking about battling. Um, she had done her first battle impromptu. She didn't know she was battling. Black Lotus, are you here? My screen protector is not letting me see who's in the room. She was here earlier. Is she still in the room? I don't think is she here? Yeah, she's in the room. See, Black Lotus, I'm talking about you. I don't know if you hear. Yeah. Yes, I was in the room. You was in the room when she battled? I guess um she will is gone. Maybe. I haven't seen her. I haven't seen her. And I sent her 2 messages. So Black Lotus was a very calming presence. She does have a great presence, very calming. Um, and so here's, hey, how you doing, Bia? Thank you so much, Leanne. I see you as well. Thank you. Um, and so she battled for the first time, but she thought it was Dr. Trish she was battling. She thought it was Dr. Trish in the room. I'm sorry, I missed that. No, it was somebody random, and she didn't realize it. She pulled them up. And she was so funny. She was saying she was telling the story about Miss Darlene in the voice chat situation. How you doing, Gwen? She was telling the voice chat situation with Miss Darlene, but she thought she was talking to Dr. Trish the whole time. So it was super cute. But yeah, she did her first battle. She would like my post a couple of days ago. She pops up every couple of days and like videos. Oh, really? You're talking about She Will. Okay. Oh, okay. Then maybe she ain't gone. Maybe I don't know. Okay. Well, how I know it was me, not, oh, it was you, Trisha. She was, wait a minute, what happened? Trisha T, wait a minute, Trisha T, did you battle Black Lotus? Like, what just happened? Is that what you're telling me? That you battled her? Yep, she does. Oh, interesting. Okay, okay. Um, no, I was supporting her. Oh, you were supporting her in the battle. Well, so who was she battling? Who was she battling? Some random person? I what? No, Trisha T didn't battle. She said she was supporting the battle, but I guess some random person. And she. So okay, let me recap the story. From what I understood, Black Lotus had somebody come in her room and co-host. I don't know if they just did a co-host request and then automatically popped in the room on her, and she didn't realize that she had either accepted them or timed out and automatically accepted. I think that's what happened. So the person's in the room. They started battling her. They they clicked the 2 boxing gloves and they started the battle. Trisha T must have been in the chat. So she thought it was Dr. Trish, but no, it was Trisha T, and she was supporting the battle. That's what I understand. She was supporting the battle because, and then she was recapping, I guess, the story about what happened with Miss Darlene not knowing. Did I miss the flash goal? We did not make the flash goal. I think we missed it. It just said timed out. So I'm assuming we didn't make it. So that's okay. Um, He said, so yeah, it says time down. Let me see. We got 15 of 19. That's totally fine, y'all. Because I know there was a lot of you came in who gave the daily heart me. So that's what happened. You said I was here too. Yeah, it was the heart me. Yeah. Um, so yeah, so ultimately, thank you so much, everybody. How you doing, Queen? So ultimately, what happened was that she had her first battle. That's what I was saying. She had her first battle. She didn't realize it was her first battle, but she did have one because the analytics said that she battled. So it was clearly a battle that she was participating in. I was determined to level up today. Oh, you said determined to level up today. What am I supposed to do? What is that? What is that? What am I supposed to do? Is it a dart? Oh, I am. It is a dart. I'm supposed to let it, the target is supposed to hit it. Okay. You said I have power ups. You have power ups for her now too? Did I? I still ain't make it. All right. Thank you. I was so heated. She told me she have to accept. Oh, she told you had to accept the battle. Oh my gosh. Bye y'all. Heading to the field trip. Okay. See you later, friend. Thank you so much. Oh, okay. Thank you, Natty Nat. Natty Nat, you so sweet. You said I'm gonna see about this one. You said yes, I could. You could not leave her hanging. Okay. Oh, what is that? This is called, what is it called? The Charmer. Hold on 1 second. Hello, friends. Let me see what's called. Charmer Bow. That's what it's called, the Charmer Bow. That was cute. Thank you so much, Natty. That was super cute. And you almost leveled up, I guess. All right, friends. So let me go back. So let's do this. Let me go back. So my friends who came in the room, I know we had some new friends in the room. I was going to talk about engagement really quickly. Thank you for the note. Look at you, November. Y'all, Doc is battling today. If you are trying to throw a lion, hold off to the battle. Natty, Nat, you did it. You just did it. She said, I did it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, friend. Look at you. Congratulations. Natty is in the 30 club. In the 30 club. Level 30. Yes. Hey, Bloom. Hey, Holly Q. Thank you for friends coming through. Thank you so much. Okay, so 30 Club is in the room. There's a lot of 30 Clubs in the room. I appreciate you. Hey, y'all. Thank you, Flourish. Thank you. Anita, how are you? Thank you for joining. So everybody coming through. So really quickly, let me recap. So today's events, sent messages to you all. There is a Zoom message with LiveFest for LiveFest. Okay, Zoom and email LiveFest. If you are in the agency and you have not signed up for LiveFest, or you have not done what's called the Fest schedule and did all four of those little modules where you read through the different leagues that they're going to have for LiveFest, please do so. So Live Fest, we did drop down in the agency little competition. I think we're levels, we're top 7. All the points are the same. So I don't know if it's like a tie for top 10. I'm not sure what it is, but essentially we're number 7 now. So we're top 7. So we did drop down. So if you can join the Live Fest campaign, that's how we get points for it. Doug, there's a new feature I think you should be using. What's the new feature? What's the new feature I should be using? Tell me more. I'm open. You have to activate it. What is it? Hopefully it's something I have. I don't know if I have it. Thank you so much. What is it? Which one is it? Don't tell me bulletin board. Bulletin boards I've been looking for and I don't have it. Don't have bulletin board. What's the another feature? Um, if you can send the highlights of your live where while you're on. Oh, okay. Turn on my highlights. Okay, I can do that. Keep trying, but I think I'm doing something wrong. You're getting filter queen. What are you trying, friend? Guest post the live highlights. I need to turn it on. Let me see. Let's see if I can do it in here. Cause I can't. I can't. I was about to say maybe I can do it in here. No, I have to go to my other screen to do it. So once I come off live, I know where it's at. I don't have it turned on. I know that for a fact. So I'm going to turn it on. It's not a new feature. It's been there for a minute. I don't think I've ever turned it on. You could turn that on and off. I personally keep mine off because of I am a brand. Yeah, honestly, I kept it off too for similar reasons. I was very intentional about that, but I think now is the time probably to turn it on. It gives us fan club points and pushes out your live. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know it give you fan club points. Oh, well then yeah, I definitely need to turn it on. There's a newer feature, y'all. I'm gonna say this too. We do have a lot of group chats, but there is a chat just for fan club members. Did you guys know that? How do you turn it on? You have to go to your live recordings. There's a little question mark or a little symbol at the top of that, and you can turn it on there. Let me check. It's either there or under your live screen. Yes, they just added that like that. Yeah. So fan club members can now chat. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. I did it! I love that. Natty was like, "Why did you do none of mine?" I was like, keep still. That was cute. I missed the 3 that Natty sent. So that's the one I caught. That was cute. That was really cute. I was like, let me keep still. It's there. Oh, wow. What was I supposed to do? I don't know. Was I supposed to keep my mouth open? You said you helped me practice. Top streamers are really pushing that feature. Okay. It gives us fan club points and pushes the live out. Okay, you got filter for those comments, but thank you. I'm gonna turn it on. What am I watching here? You said, what am I watching? It's a carnival. That's what you're watching live. That's carnival. I don't know what that was about, but that was super cute. Let me go. Let's see. Okay, so top creators are pushing that because of their fan club. I like. Show us how to turn it on, please. I'm about to. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go here. Shop page. I'm gonna go to TikTok Studio. Hey, y'all. I'm gonna go to TikTok Studio. Thank you. Push out the live in real time. Okay, nice. Because the fan club is doing it. Is that what you're saying? Okay, so live. Let me see if it's right here. No, it's not that. So if you go under your recordings, oh, as soon as I went to my recordings, that popped up. So it's under recordings. Allow fans to post highlights. So it's under recordings. I'm under the live recording section. That's allow. Now this is my shop page. I'm gonna see if I can get to it from this page. I'll see. It generates clips for the live, even so every so often, and we can post them. Okay, it tells us to tell us in the chat. Okay, we're about to do it. Let's see. So yeah. So when you go to it, it goes to share highlights with fans. Thank you so much, all that's coming into the room. So if I share highlights with fans, I can do that. This is my share highlights with gifters. You can do that too. Now, at one point, they were sharing not just highlights, they were sharing the whole live stream. I was like, well, not the whole live stream, share just the highlights. So that was my issue with it. I was like, well, I want to make sure that if I'm sharing my information, I'm sharing it with people that I want to share the highlights. I want to share the clips. I don't want to share the whole stream. So I'm not sure how that works. So we're going to see how this goes because I wanted to be intentional about who got it. And so that to me was kind of a problem, that it wasn't just the highlights. Thank you so much. Appreciate the puff. Appreciate you all. You said it's clips. So it is clips. I think they fixed that problem, man. Because it used to be I'm still trying to understand all that. Soda, how you doing? Thank you so much. Look at your level to level 14 life. Appreciate that, friend. I'm doing the live. So here, let me go to my other page. Let me go to this page and see, because I normally don't go to this page while I'm in the live. So let me see. Good morning. How you doing, Voice Guru? Okay, so I'm going to go to my TikTok studio. I'm going to turn that on. We can get 20 points. We can do it up to 10 times a day total. Dr. Lisa, am I blocked? No. I see your comment. Hello, friend. I see your comment. You're not blocked. You said, am I blocked? Okay. So now I'm going to go to my... I'm in my other account. This account doesn't have it. This is the Dr. Lisa account. You know how it just says share with fans? This account is always a couple weeks behind. And I've done an update because I know that's the first thing you're going to say. Do an update. This account is always behind. I don't have the comments in the chat neither. The AI in the chat, rather. The AI in the chat. This account is always behind. So is TikTok Studio then settings? TikTok Studio, then live. Go to live. And then live recordings. This account doesn't show that. Once I get off, I'm going to do a hard reboot and see if it shows it. But it does not show that. I don't know why it doesn't share it with the fans here. Yeah, that feature is not on this account. Gotcha. So, yeah. I don't know why that's not there. Let me go to my fan club. Once I come off the live. Yeah, it's not there. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that out. I'm not sure why it does not show that. I can see where I can create a chat. You know, you can use this. So if you're in your fan club, you can create a chat. It's not showing the option for me to share out the live that way. You said, oh, I found it. All right, thank you so much. Yeah, it's not showing that as a feature for me on this account. So once I come out the live, I'll take a look at it and see if I'm missing something. But this account, for whatever reason, it lags. It definitely lags. My shop page, I see all the new stuff from the shop page. You may have to do it before. Maybe. I'll check. That's fair. Because the shop page wasn't live. But I've noticed that about the two accounts. It's just something about how features show up for one versus the other. The shop page would lag in some things too. So this account would get updates that the shop page didn't have. So I don't know. I think TikTok is just different. So just depends. So just know that is something you can turn on. It did show up for the other account. So just pay attention to that. I will turn it on. The chat feature is there though. So why is the gift you have today's goal? I'm not able to send it. It's grayed out. Huh. Hey Brett. Um, People were sending it. Some people saw it. That was the case in your live yesterday. I don't know. I don't know why that happens. That was definitely the case for your live. It was not updated. Being able to send out. So like if I pin it, people say when you pin those type of gifts, I had that happen too. Yeah. It depends on the gift. When you pin it, people can send it, but it has to be pinned for certain people. Thank you. But it doesn't have, so you were able to send it just then because it was pinned. But I'm not sure. It sure was happening in your live yesterday. So I had to go into your gift box to send your gift. Yeah, so when you pinned it, I didn't click the pin because I was actually on the other screen. I can't remember what I was doing, but I was doing something else. And then the pin went away just like now. And so I wasn't able to click it soon enough. So I ended up sending it from the gift box. And so it wasn't showing up for you here. It didn't show up. So yeah, TikTok can be glitchy at times. It can be really glitchy. Um, Same for me. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure, guys. It's interesting. Yep, they had to do the same. Go into my gift box. Yep. So I'm not sure. So be careful about what gifts you do pin though. I mean, that's interesting that that one is acting weird for you though. Um, when it comes to, I was going to talk really quickly about agency stuff real quick. I just had somebody, hey, Coach Chantel, I just had somebody new join the agency. Thank you for that daily heart me. That had experienced prior to the agency a hacking situation. So be on the lookout for these hackers. People are doing some shady business, and just like in the holiday season and scammers and all this stuff, be careful here too. Okay, so just know, make sure that you have that 2 point authentication on so that you don't get someone to kind of go into your account and you don't know about it. They have to know at least 2 points of information, like your email and your phone. Thank you so much, friend. So make sure you do that. Make sure that you are also paying attention to some of the details. Hold on one second. I'll go back to reset. Um, I'll make sure when you go to your account, Tina, something strange about it. Oh, life, you got filtered. I'm not sure what happened, friend. Something is strange about it. What happened, friend? Were you talking about the gifting thing, that whole glitching stuff? Okay. Tina, when you go to your account, it should have that under privacy and so when you go to your account, go to settings and privacy, click that, and then it shows account at the top for your. This is what I'm talking about. These three lines. Get 3 lines. You click settings and privacy. you should go here, and I think this is where you can put the authenticator. Um, yeah, that's it. Two-step verification. You can change that. Let me take the mirror off. I want you all to go here. Make sure, see, mine is off. See, I need to turn it on. So for this account, this is for my shop account. So I need to turn this on. So turn it on and then go to your devices. I want you guys to go look at what devices are showing up on your account. Okay. So it says manage devices. I'm actually click it. And so you can see what devices are associated with your account. So pay attention to this. See what devices. Now my PC is the one that's showing up and it was a while ago. So I would say make sure that you know what devices, okay, are associated with your account and manage those devices. If there's something that doesn't make sense, make sure you remove it. Okay. Thank you all for connecting. But yeah, that's under security and permissions. Turn that on. Okay. So that you guys can start hopefully avoiding some of those issues. But one of our a new person, they've had some issues going on where somebody was able to get in to their account and put their bank account and they didn't know it. So be careful in that way. Hi, Ron. Hope you have a thriving Thursday. Yes, yes, absolutely. So definitely do that. Make sure you are being hopefully vigilant in terms of how you protect your account, and make sure that you have those settings on. I have to do this for my shop page, and I need to do this for my other page too, this page here, just to go through that and make sure everything's set up. You don't want the frustration of someone hacking you or taking, it's a violation. So just make sure you address that. So that is something I want to say, because I want to say that out loud. I know last month, one of the creators had that happen to her. She was off TikTok for almost the entire month of October. So just focus on how do you do those safeguards, how do you protect yourself, how do you make sure you're ahead, okay? So I just want to make sure I say that again. Hello, friend. How you doing? Come on in. Let me know if you have any questions. So the new feature Nika talked about, make sure you go there too for your fan club. Your fan club is important. That's going to be really huge, especially going into this live fest phase, because there is the fandom phase, fandom league. So fan club members get points. They're really engaging in that. Nika, thank you for pointing that out. I hadn't seen that. I hadn't paid attention to that particular feature. Not that I didn't see it. I saw it before, but I hadn't really honed in on it. And then there is a chat. So you can activate the chat for your fan club members. So that's something you want to keep in mind as well. Especially if you have fan club members. So for me, some of my fan club members aren't in the agency. I probably should activate that chat so other people can chat there too and connect. Hey friends, come on in. How you doing, Eugene? Other thing I wanted to point out, I want to reiterate, if you have not checked your email or been to school, there is going to be a Live Fest webinar today. So make sure you sign up for that. If you want to attend that, that is great. If you are in the agency and you are a super fan for me, I'm gonna stream at 5 o'clock. I'm gonna stream that webinar for the Q&A for Live Fest, and then we'll debrief and talk about it. Okay. I went to the one yesterday. How was the one yesterday? That one was for the warm-up phase, wasn't it? Still talking about warm-up. Let me know if it went through the whole Live Fest, because I was under the impression it was going to mainly focus on warm-up. I was looking at that, and the app closed. Oh, what app closed? TikTok closed? What do you mean? Hey, Coach Jesse. What do you mean the app closed? What app closed? Yeah. The one, it should have been a Zoom meeting. It talked about Live Fest as a whole. That's good. Okay, you did an update. Okay, did an update. Gotcha. Carol, it talked about all of Live Fest. That's good then. Okay, I thought it was just going to focus on the warm up. So, any information you learned from it? Okay. Let me know if there's any information you learned from it. I'm going to take off my shopping cart so we can chat a little bit. Let me take this off because I want to be able to make sure I'm helping people while you're here. I know not everybody gets to come back at 4. So my 4 o'clock, I'm going to do an hour for the 4 o'clock. I'll try to start right at 4 o'clock as well. So I'm going to do an hour for 4 o'clock, and then I'm going to start the Superfan Only Live at 5 o'clock. So that way we can get to the webinar and get that started. And people can participate in that. I'll stream it as a probably a dual camera stream so people can see the webinar but also see my face. So let me know if you don't know anything about what I just said. I said dual camera, I said streaming because I'm going to use my laptop. I'm going to flip my screen and show the webinar that way. And then we'll debrief and answer questions. I can't see the comments right now because I'm moving my shopping cart, but there we go. I just removed it. You said it was a lot though. I did several screenshots and remember certain things. Coach Jesse, you said, what did I miss? That always tickles me because we talk about 20 different things. We always talk about multiple things. Did an update, yes, and was looking at the Live Fest link you had there. Okay, gotcha. Let's see. Let me know. There's people on TikTok playing games. What happened, Cleopatra? Cleopatra, there's a lot going on TikTok. You are right about that, friend. It was a lot though. Okay, so let me um let me know, Carol, if you want to talk a little bit about what you saw, what you learned from the webinar, because I always want to make sure people are hearing different perspectives. Did you get the flash? I did. It was heart me's. We didn't get the heart me, but that's okay. That's okay because um, people had already given it. How do you remove your shopping cart doing the live? I um I go back to the shopping cart and I don't have a quick way. Let me say that. And Tina, I know you be having like 50 plus products in there. I had less than 20. I click each individual product. There's a dotted 3 lines and remove. I remove each product. You just have to go through each one, remove product, confirm, remove product, confirm. That's all I did just now. And then just go through the line of them. So you do have more than I do. So, but I don't think there's a quick way to remove all products at once. Somebody said you could potentially do it on Live Manager, but I didn't even see it on Live Manager. So I don't know if there's a quick answer. Anybody in the chat knows of it, let me know. But I have no clue if you have to do it individually. If you're in the live and you want to remove something, theoretically, you would never truly end or take the products off because you're going to be doing a shoppable live. But I didn't make this a true shoppable live. I just had the shopping cart on for a little bit. So yeah. So with that, I guess they don't try to make it too convenient for you to remove products. Um, yeah. So Carol, let me know if you want to chat for a little bit with your camera off. I don't know if you're I know in the mornings, the West Coast, you're like, it's early. You said I cut it down to 20. Okay. You said I cut it down to 20 because I know you used to have a lot of products in that shopping cart. All right. So, Carol, I'm going to pull you up, friend, real quick. Let's see. Do I see you, Carol? There we go. Hey.
Good morning. What's up?
Good morning. Good morning. So
You're right. I'm not quite TikTok ready. I'm sipping this coffee right now.
No, I totally understand. Thank you so much for coming up. So you attended the webinar yesterday that they had for. Oh, you paused. Um, let me
So
know.
weird.
Okay, you said
Sorry.
okay, no problem.
I
Um,
was trying to look at my screenshots because I can't remember everything.
oh, okay. It is a lot of information. It is a lot of information.
Yeah, they talked a lot about how you earn points and how you can earn double points. They reassured folks you don't have to be a dancer, a singer, or a gamer to earn the points.
Okay.
Because people were asking you that a lot. I noticed. Do I have to sign up for this portion of it? And just and how people at every stage have ways to make it to the top of their boards. The scoring.
And that's for the talent league. So you do have to qualify for one of those options: the music, the dance, or the gaming.
Yes.
Okay.
But then what she was saying was a lot of people, I guess, were putting in the Q&A, well, what if that's not my skill set? What if I'm an encourager here on this platform or this or that? And they were like, yeah, that those things weren't requirements to thrive and be able to compete and earn points in the live fest as a whole.
Okay. Okay. Did she? Well, I'm curious about the fandom. Did she talk about fandom and anything with the
She
treasure box?
did.
Okay.
And that,
Oh, she go back to her screen.
you're right, that's me going to a screenshot. Hold up.
Oh.
They talked about this thing called Crossover League too. That was very interesting. So it's a lot of pieces to that. There's 4 levels to it. So yeah, I think everybody, if you get a chance, should go to one of those and get that information. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about with crossover
Yeah,
league.
crossover. You have to qualify. You have to have 10,000 followers first of all before you can qualify. I know that's one of the core eligibility rules.
Oddly enough, it's 10,000 followers, but less than three lives or less. So it's really interesting what the rules are with that crossover thing.
Oh, so wait a minute. Well,
Yeah, that's why I was like, huh.
yeah. So you're right. Your crossover is based on content, and they want you to be almost like a newbie when it comes to going live.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So let's say you have somebody here in the agency who is just getting started, has quite the following, but they've never branched out into live as much. That is a spot for them.
Yes. Yep. So again, is again trying to attract people who are content creators. So that's what they do, and then trying to expose them to the live streaming process by making that part of their requirement to do some of those earlier lives as part of the live fest experience. Yeah.
Excuse me, exactly. What was the other question you asked me?
Um, I guess I wanted to hear a little bit more about fandom. So
Yep, that's what I was looking for. Hold on.
um, and then I was going to ask about battling. Give us 1 second, guys.
Yeah, so much about battling, not as much about fandom.
Okay.
And the way that you can earn rewards for battling, they have this thing called, it's 2 different ways. The between the hour of 6 and 7 p.m., there's a way to get like several, it's called double.
It's the bonus hour. Bonus hour, and then
Bonus
there's a
hour,
bonus
yes.
blast.
And then there's something called double blast.
Double
Well, you
blast.
can't double blast and bonus hour in during that time. You can't earn both. But let's say you went on at 5, you could
Do the blasts.
and then run into the bonus hour.
Yep. Yep. And so did they talk? And so this is kind of a strategy, and this is what I was going to tell people later. They talked about battling during those time frames so you can get
Yes.
more points. So that's when you would battle. Now, are they having some required battles?
I didn't. She didn't say there were any required battles, but of course, if you want to earn points, I didn't hear that there was like you must do at least 1, 2, 10, whatever.
Okay. Okay. They talked about the treasure boxes. Did she go into the treasure box a little bit more?
She did. Oh, I think I got a screenshot.
So the webinar, there's another webinar happening tonight, a Q&A webinar tonight. So you guys are not missing out. What happened is the Voice Guru went to yesterday's webinar because there was a webinar yesterday. I didn't get a chance to go to it. I actually forgot about it. But I had put it in school for you all. And so she went to the webinar because she saw it in school. And so I thought it was going to mainly focus on the warm-up phase, but it looks like they went through everything beyond warm-up. And so that's what she's talking about. And so she's just giving some insights to what should be expected with Live Fest. And so if you're curious, you got time to attend. There's a 2 o'clock today, 2 o'clock Pacific time, their time. It's 5 o'clock Eastern. So 5 o'clock, I'm gonna stream it for our super fans. So anybody who's a super fan, you can attend it. And then anybody in the agency, you got it because I emailed it to you all. Emailed it and it's in school. So you got it both places. So you guys can attend that and learn about it. Okay? So I don't want you guys to feel like you're missing out on information. If you're in the agency and haven't signed up for Live Fest, do that because there's also an agency competition that we are hopefully in the running for. We dropped down, but we're still in the running. Okay?
Okay, so I do the squirrel moments. I get in there and I say, "Oh, we forgot to talk about this." So yeah, there was this thing about that 6 to 7 bonus hours. So get this: if you battled that day right before the bonus hour,
Okay.
one of the things that will happen is if you win, they will add, and you battle during the bonus hour, they'll add your highest battle points to that as an additional bonus.
That's the
So
match bonus. Mm-hmm.
yeah, I was like, ooh, okay, I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Yep. That's the match bonus. So there's three different bonuses. There's the bonus blast, double blast. That's what she said. You get double the points. There's the bonus hour. Think of it almost like the power hour that happens with the popular votes. I'm sorry, the popular votes hour. It happens at the 9 p.m. Eastern time zone. That is called the bonus hour. And then there's the match bonus. So bonus, bonus, bonus. The match bonus is for you get your match that you got the highest points for throughout the day. And if you're strategic, you would do it when those double points happen. Remember, whether it's the bonus blast or the bonus hour, you're able to then take those highest points that you've earned, and that goes to your leaderboard score. That's what she's saying. And then we're going to ask about the treasure.
Let's say you have not been a battler, now is the time, kind of thing.
That's what I'm trying to get people to realize here. If you're going to battle and learn how to battle, let's do Fridays. So Coach Jesse has it in the school platform. If you haven't battled before, sign up so you can learn the mechanics of it. And then we have a battle strategy group. So make sure you are also over there in that group chat so that you can be part of getting power ups and meeting and connecting and doing some battles. So everybody should be doing some friendly battles. Really, I'm going to do an agency battle sign up for next Friday because that's when we switch over to Live Fest. So I want you all to at least have a little bit of a little bit of incentive, if nothing else, to say, okay, I'm going to be prepared for the agency battle next week. So just kind of get your mind right for that if you want to participate.
Is fandom, they did talk a little bit about how, so for instance, in this warm up phase, we're getting these points, right?
Mm-hmm.
And those points can be used at the time of Live Fest for votes. Like people come in your room and they collect votes. That was like, I'm like, I didn't understand how that worked. But you can probably elaborate because you've lived through one of these fests before.
I did, but you know what? I have not heard them say it. So that's what I'm going to be listening to tonight. Just them talk a little bit more about the treasure boxes. Everywhere I've gone, they kind of allude to treasure boxes. Now the treasure box was actually tied to battling for Community Fest. In order for you to get a treasure box on your screen up here, you had to do three, depends on what your level was. I think it depended on your league essentially. But you had so many battles you had to do to unlock the treasure box. And then the treasure box was in your corner where people came in to get votes. And you had to be, honestly, it was a little annoying, but it was part of the process. You actually had to click that treasure box and open it up by I think it was every so often, like every 2 minutes or so, or every 30. I'm gonna say it was like every 45 seconds. It was less than that. It was like every 45 seconds or so. You had to click it to make sure you activated more votes being available for people. So you really were paying attention that you had votes that people could click and get. And there were only so many votes in the box. Maybe there was like 30 or so that they can claim, and then they were able to claim it, and then they had to wait until you unlock the next box so that they can go in and claim. And so people were coming in your room and grabbing treasure, claiming these votes that they can stack, and then they can either use them and cast a vote for you, or take it to the next live host they wanted to go to and cast a vote for them. So the big A League creators, they had their probably had their people coming in to get your votes so that they can cast a vote for their folks. But you had to be in the room to cast the vote, so they can claim it, claim the vote, and then go to somebody else's room and cast a vote in their room. Does that make sense? Like you can get the ballot when you think about voting. You can get the ballot, and then you can take your ballot into somebody else's room and put cast the vote for them. So,
Got it.
so that's how it worked for Community Fest. Now it was a little, like I said, it was a little annoying because as a live host, you had to pay attention to your treasure box and see how many boxes you had open and available, because it can get to zero, and then you can see people weren't coming in your room anymore. And so the more you added, like maybe you had 20 boxes up there, your room was constantly activated with people.
Mm. And
Yeah.
they were talking something too about, now this is something I did not catch, something about earning coins that were worth not just the one coin, but a coin and a half. Oh goodness, I need to.
You're saying points. So it's not
Yes.
coins, it's points.
Uh-huh.
So the gift, like I had this start, this welcome seal. It would
Mm-hmm.
be it's a fest gift, and it would be worth a point and a half that you got as a creator for every time
Wow.
people sent that gift. I think that's the way I
That's it.
understood
That's
it.
exactly what it was talking about. Because it was connected to a gift, and I was trying to make sense of that. So you just did that.
Yeah. So these are the welcome. I'm sorry, the warm up phase gifts. The gifts will look different actually. Similar kind of, you know, what do you call this? Kind of this nice little what's the word? I'm trying to think of the right type of color scheme, but similar to this type of color scheme, you'll see that, but it's going to be different objects, different gifts that are available on the 21st. These are the warm up phase gifts.
Got it.
Yeah. Nikki, you said enduring certain hours, right? What's that referring to, friend? The treasure box? Is that what you were referring to? Um, Me and Mr. Sterling plus way more than we needed. Yes. Okay, is that what you're saying? Okay, yeah, they were claiming tickets and they were collecting those. Yeah. So what happened during Community Fest is that viewers got a chance to earn rewards. They got monetized. Our
Mm.
points are worth more. Gotcha. Um, your points were worth more for Community Fest you're referring to still. I don't know in Live Fest how the rewards will go for viewers and for your community, your fan club members. I think they're giving people swag. There's some other, certificates, some other badges and stuff,
Yeah.
some cool gifts. I don't think it's going to be monetized though. That's not what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I didn't see that either. I think you're some some cool swag that I saw as gifts for that.
Okay. Yeah, Nika said points were worth more at certain times. Um, Points are worth more during that bonus blast and during that bonus hour. Points will be double the points. For Community Fest, yeah, I think it was different the way they did points. I think it was different. So points will be more during those two ways of engaging bonus hour and bonus blast. That's the way I understood it. Can you set up the double camera before you go live? I tried and couldn't see it. You're talking about the dual camera? Yeah, you should be able to do it. Do it under settings. Dual camera should be under settings now. Live estimate. Oh, I need my
It
coffee.
is.
Okay.
I have to do it every day to make sure people can see my own air the right way.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Otherwise,
No,
it'll be
you're talking about
backwards.
flipping your camera. You're talking about the mirror camera. She's talking about the
Yeah.
dual camera when you have me
Oh yeah. And it's
and
in the settings before you go live. You
yes,
can't. The other one is in the settings after you go live.
yes. So the one you're talking about is after you go live. The one I'm talking about is before you go live. The dual camera. Yep. And you can see it, and you can actually do a dual camera while you're live. It's under enhance or the wand once you're live.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, Nika Grace, I'm trying to understand your question. You said I need coffee. We both need coffee. Let me say that. So, you meant Live Fest double points. You know what? That's going to be a great point to get clarity on when we go to the webinar, because I do believe the points are only doubled during that bonus hour or the bonus blast. The match bonus, they can get double points obviously, or the highest points for the match is added to your leaderboard. when you, Nika, I think you're asking about from a viewer perspective in terms of points that you're collecting too. So that's the only thing I'm thinking. Yeah. We were talking about the points being worth more. Aren't they worth more at certain times a year? So I think it's just those two times that they're worth more. And I don't know about the viewer perspective. I think that's just for the live host. So
Yeah,
I
the
don't,
live host is from 6 to 7 p.m.
yeah. 6 to 7 for the West Coast.
Well, that's what you know. What I should have asked that
It
question about.
is. It's
Let me go
9
to.
for the East Coast.
Okay, yeah, then that's what it is. That's why I
Hmm.
said that in mind. Then.
Yep. So, um, yeah, Nick, I don't know about the points for the fan club. There is some points that are collected, and there's votes that can be received and cast. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure how points are collected for fan club members. Yeah, they have to kind of clarify that fandom piece a little bit more, as well as clarifying the treasure boxes. I think those are the two things I'm still kind of murky on. I think I understand much of the other aspects of this, but those are the
If that's
things.
a question you have, put it in the Q&A when you first go in, so in hopes that it'll actually get answered.
Okay, okay, that's good. That's good to know. Okay, yeah. Um, they're doing the one today. There is supposed to be some next week. There is supposed to be one on the 21st here on TikTok. So they'll be kind of doing a kickoff for the TikTok Live USA platform, and they'll do it there too. So you'll hear a lot about Live Fest. I think the question that a lot of people are thinking, like, do I have to stream 24 hours? The answer is no. I think you got to be strategic about when you do stream. So when you're streaming later in the evening to take advantage of those bonus hours, that's going to be important to try to stream during that time frame and see if you can get people to come in to your live stream, your fan club members in particular, to support your live stream. That's going to be important to stream later. Um,
And do a battle early in the day or couple so that it'll count for that bonus piece at the end.
well, yes,
You know what I'm
and
talking about? When they add your highest one that you got that day
mm-hmm,
for the bonus. Yeah.
yeah. The bonus hour, let me take this back. Let me say something just as a point of clarity. The bonus hour does not happen every day during Live Fest.
No.
It
Yeah.
happens on certain days of Live Fest. It's not every day. So I want to make sure I say that. So when we just said the 6 o'clock and the 9 o'clock bonus hour concept, it's not every day. Um, I'm trying to think of the days. I want to say the first round is like the 23rd and the 25th. Does that sound right? I gotta look at my calendar. Um,
I want to say because somebody did ask that question in Q&A. And she said it wasn't every day, but she didn't go further.
yeah, I think I have a screenshot that actually says the days that it's on. I have to find it, but it's not every day. So just know, because it's not every day, it's going to um, just be strategic about when you do go. Bonus points, bonus hour. Okay, let's see if I can show this to you guys.
Flip it. Thank you.
So that day one, that first round over here is November 23rd. That's the day 3 of Live Fest. And day 5 of Live Fest is November 25th. Let me see. And then round 2 is going to be November 30th, and which is day 3 of round 2, and day 5 of round 2, which is December 2nd. Yeah.
Ooh, and some of that is going to be during that break week for the holidays. So those will be some. You might get a lot of folks in your room on those days.
Yeah. 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 So, yeah, Life Systems Advocate, it starts on Friday the 21st. Yeah. So, those are the bonus hour days. And if you are being strategic, you want to be live on those days during that time frame to get bonus hours. Okay. Bonus blast happens daily. So there's a bonus blast you have to get. I don't think you just get it automatically. You have to earn that, and maybe that's the treasure box thing. I gotta find that out. how do you get the bonus blast? Um, because the bonus blast, uh, oh, you got to hit. Okay, never mind. I'm going to show you how to get it. Okay. It says collect certain diamonds within a day.
Oh, yeah.
So depending on where you're, what division you're in, if you're gold, silver, bronze, or rising, you got to collect a certain amount of diamonds to open it up. So it is rising is 50 diamonds you have to collect for that day. Bronze is 100. Silver is 500, and gold is 1,000. Diamonds are while you're live, people are engaging with your live stream. The gifting, the engagement that happens is how you collect diamonds. So for every coin that's sent to you, it's not a diamond. It's like a half a diamond or 40% of a diamond. So it's almost like for every 2 coins you get a diamond. Okay? So just kind of keep that in mind. It's not always um, something you're collecting for a gift. For gift is not a diamond. I just wanted to make sure I said that. So,
Does the rising, bronze, gold, all of that correspond to a league?
so here's what you need to know. It does. It corresponds to your leagues. League cutoff is as of where you're at as of the 19th of November.
Ah,
So where you're at as of the 19th of November will determine which league you're in. Okay? So here is the league breakdown. It's gonna be hard to read it, but it's on here. Um, I'm gonna say it out loud because it's too small to read, so you guys are not gonna see that. But for the U.S., essentially the Rising League is if you are anywhere between D2 to D5. D2 to D5. The Bronze League will be if you're in leagues B5, B5. So keep that in mind. To D1.
what? I'm D1. I got to compete with folks in the B leagues.
Yeah.
We'll see where I'm at by the end of this, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I was taking screenshots. She was taking. This is gonna be a hard one. Let's see. Um, the next one. So Ryzen is D2 to B5 to D5. D2 to D5 is rising. Bronze is B5 to D1. Silver is A3 to B4. B4. A3 to B4 is silver. And then gold is A1 and A2. Okay? And that's as of November 19th. So a couple days before it launches. That's how that'll work. So that's how you will determine what league you're in. So if you're looking at leaguing up, if you're right on the bubble between rising or bronze or silver, I don't know if we have any A-leaguers. But if you are an A-leaguer, if you're on the bubble between...
I'm an A-leaguer in my mind.
Right. So depending on where you're at, that's where we'll put you. What league you'll play under. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Thank you so much for the roses. So keep that in mind. That's going to be important to know how you're competing, and then again, you will pretty much plan to support and go live, but I don't know. We're gonna today's webinar will be an eye opener for me too, because I'm gonna hear probably a little bit more now that I've seen the warm up happen. It's good to know what to expect from a warm up perspective, but also to be able to ask a little bit more clarity surrounding like how to navigate the day to day of your live stream. That's kind of I want to hear a little bit more to see if they have any specific tips, strategies. I don't think you should be going live 24 hours, but you definitely want engagement in your live. Is there a copper league? I have no chance. But to level up,
Yes, you do. Come on, we're gonna manifest your chance.
I'm
Wherever
che-
you are, I don't know where I can't see.
that was Urban Icon.
Urban I came, yes, girl. Come on here. We're gonna
You said
see.
I'm choosing to be an A-leaguer. I love that. I heard that, Fred. There we go. You gonna get there. You need to go live first. How about that, Urban? Urban, did you
Yes.
sign up? Urban, did you even sign up for Live Fest? Now I'm wondering because I wonder, do I need to check my list? Urban, some sugar got on me. She's like, I signed up. Check, double check. You said I'm struggling. I think I did.
And if you have not, I will send you a link. I still need 9 more people, please.
Yes, yes. So I need to tell y'all who haven't signed up so y'all can spam their chats. Like, Dr. Lisa said you need to sign up. So
I'm stopping y'all.
we have a quite a few that have not done it. But we'll see. We'll see if we can get some more in the next week. I just sent out another notification to everybody, and I shared the Urban. You did not. You're on my list.
Okay, Urban, I'm sending you one.
There you go. She said, I'm
My
struggling. I
baby,
think I
please
did.
love you.
You did not. You just got an invite, friend.
I got you, friend.
So anybody else in the room, if you're not sure if you signed up, we're gonna get you signed up. Again, you decide on how you want to engage in this gameplay. All I'm asking is that you sign up, so at least from an agency perspective, we have a higher percentage of participation. Okay. Um, Carol, I got you. I'm gonna aim it for platinum. I love that. Okay, Chico just said she needs 4 more too. Yeah, there's about a good 50 from the agency that still need to sign up. There's quite a bit of our people who they ain't gone live in a while. Thank you so much. Look at you guys. Appreciate the support for Carol and I.
Thank you so much. I see you, Life Systems.
Pat, you said what do you do? Hey Pat, how you doing, friend? Oh, you're Disney mom. It seems like that sees life as art. Awesome, awesome. Are you in Florida or California? We got Florida, California represented in the boxes up here. So Pat, let us know. I'm pretty sure I signed up. Life Systems. Let me check. My newbies. My newbies. Are you still looking to get going too in terms of going live? Oklahoma. Oh, okay. You just love Disney then. Nice, nice. Um, I think I have to look and see. I think you are signed up because you didn't show up on my list when I just checked. Let me see. Yep, you signed up. Now let's see if you've completed. Okay, you need to do. Okay, so there is. So in the warm up phase, there is a thing called the fest schedule. Kind of what Carol and I are talking about because you heard me say Power League. You heard me talk about Fandom League. We talked about the Crossover League. We talked about the Talent League. TikTok wants you to kind of know what's the plan for each of those scheduled events, those phases. And so part of the warm up phase is that you read the modules, you read that area for each of those divisions, and you get a checkbox. So you've done one, you need to do all 4 of them. So that's the other thing of this. Everybody needs to do all 4. So let me go to my Live Fest real quick. I think
And
that's what I
that's so
was
easy,
doing
y'all.
at
All you
those.
actually have to do is open it up and look at it, and it gives you credit. You don't have to do anything else.
That's it. You just scroll down, scroll back up. That's it. Yep. So here, if I go to my Live Fest, you'll see me here. I'm talking about this one here. It says Live Fest schedule. And as you guys can see, there is a total of 4 that you have to do. So you just simply click it. And if you choose to read it, that's great. You can learn a little bit more about the schedule and what should happen. Here's the different gifts I talked about and how much points they're worth, 1.5 points. The Vault gifts are 1.5. The regular gift are 1 point. And then there's votes that you will get. And then this talks about those different things, the double blast, the power hour, and the match bonus. And that's it. That's what we just talked about here. This is the Power League. And then you just go right back to where you started, and TikTok will give you a checkbox for it. And you have to do that for each one of those. So this is the Fandom League. Gotta go down and read it, scroll all the way down, read through all the different things, and then you come back up and you're out of here. You go to the next one. So each one of those you do it. This is the Talent League. That's where we talked about the music, gaming, dancing, gaming league. You go back up, come out of it, and then the last one is the global finale. Crossover, they didn't make it a separate section. I'm not sure why. They should have, especially since it's a newer one. But this is the global finale information. Okay? So if you make it to the finale. Okay? So that's what several people in the agency still need to do. There's a lot of you on that list of people who joined. You got to this page and you joined, but you haven't finished the different segments. And then you have to share out the votes. That's what Carol just did, where she got Urban. She's going to send Urban the information. Carol, you know you can send Urban the information right here while you're on the live.
I can. I thought it would take me off. Hold on, I'll do it right now. Yes, right now. How I do that?
Okay, if you go to go up top and go to I think you can do it. Let's see if you can do it. If you go to, you might have to be on your side of the live, but we'll see. But we'll see. If you go to Live Fest in the top corner, up in the corner for me.
Yeah, right now it's showing Black Friday. I'm waiting for it to cycle through because I know it has several of them.
You can swipe it.
Oh, I can swipe. Oh, Live Fest, there we are done. Okay.
Yeah.
Yay. Okay, it tells me I've joined. Okay. I can scroll down, I think, and say copy, paste, something. I don't know.
Said you join. Does it show where you can look at your page like this? Get to this page. Is there anything to click to get you to your page? It may not click you to that.
Yeah, you know, the you joined is grayed out.
Okay.
So it may not let me do it while I'm up here.
Okay. So in your live, when you're live, it should take you to your page like this. When I click that, it'll take me to this page. And I can send stuff directly to people. Diana, you asked me to check for you, friend. I'm going to check for you right now.
No, I lied.
You able to do it?
If I scroll down and I click get votes,
okay,
it'll take me into that and says invite now. And I can hit the invite now, copy link. And I'm going to go down here and put it in the, can I put it in the chat?
No. You're going to share it. No. Okay. You got to share it because it'll go into her inbox.
Okay, well, I'll put it in her inbox. Yeah, no worries.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But that's going to take me out your live. So I'll do it as soon as I'm done.
Yeah.
If I leave your live and go into messaging, it takes you off.
Okay.
Let me see if I click her icon. Let me see if that'll make a difference. It might let me do it that way.
And send her a message. Maybe. I don't know if it does that.
Urban, I can't. We're about to learn today.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to learn today.
Diana, you're good. You've done all yours. So you got all 4 of them. She paused, so we know it paused her. Diana, you are good, friend. Anybody else want me to check their status since we're here? All right, there you go. You got it, Urban. Okay, you're welcome, friend. Anybody else need me to check their status? Are you not sure of your status?
I'm aiming for platinum. I just saw that, sis. Yes, we aiming for platinum together. We creating a new category. And manifesting that today.
So yes. So yeah, absolutely. You say yes, I got it. Awesome. So you click that. Let's see. All right, friends.
And I never knew I could scroll through the challenges. I always just waited for it to go to the next one. I didn't know all I had to do was tap it and scroll through.
Yeah.
That is so neat. I'm so glad I learned that today. Thank you, Dr. Lisa.
Okay, so Carol, you're good too. Hold on one second. I was going to try to show your area. Why didn't it show you? Hold on one second. Voice. Okay, there we go. And you are all good. You did all four. So, yeah, if you guys, thank you so much, everybody who's coming in. Appreciate you over here too. If you guys have any questions, let us know. So this is a webinar that's happening today. I'm looking for the Zoom training link. Is it in school? It's in school, and I sent an email this morning to everybody in the agency. So it should have been a live fest email that everybody got. The webinar, yes, it's Zoom. It's a Zoom, and it's in. I sent it via school. I posted it in school for the live fest webinar, and you guys should have all received an email as well. So let me know if you didn't get that. But that's for the agency folks. I want you guys. We'll see how it goes. I mean, obviously, I want us to be winners. That's what we here for winning. But I want you also to put it in perspective. It should give you more exposure. It should give you an opportunity to get new, build your community. Okay, so it should be an upside for you all. I look in school. I didn't see the email. You didn't see the email. Check your check your spam emails. I always want to make sure you guys are getting my messages. So is it going to spam? It would have been under info at launcher lya.agency. That's where it would have gone. So yeah. Okay. So yeah. So it should have gone. Let's see. Let me see. Let me see, Yolanda. Actually, there's one sitting in here that didn't go off. Let's see. Maybe this is why. I'm gonna go back and look. What is this? Okay. So, um, can you check me? I will. Let's see. Yolanda, it may be that the last email that I sent didn't go out yet. So let me check again. You might have been in that last grouping. It doesn't look like that one went off. Let me go back over. And Black Lotus, I'll check you now. Let's see. Let's see if that works. And then let's go. Back here.
Dr. Lisa, I'm about to let myself down. I have a session at 9, which is
Okay.
in 7 minutes.
All right.
But and also this one is the one where I didn't have to sign an NDA. So if you live in Maryland, DC, or Virginia, you'll be hearing me as the voice of the lottery for the DC lottery for a little while.
Nice. Awesome. All right, friend. Take care. All right. Congratulations. That's awesome. All right. So Carol, thank you. Said, oh, that's awesome. Isn't that awesome? Congratulations, friend. She is winning lately. She is winning. So I love hearing that. Black Lotus, I'm checking for you. Anybody else need me to check? Let me know. Anybody else in the room? Black Lotus, you are good. You doing it, friend. Hey, Maryland cousin, look at that. That is so awesome. It is. It is. It is awesome, awesome, awesome. Black Lotus, I got you. You're good. You checked all the boxes for from an agency perspective. Just want to make sure you guys are doing what you need to do. And then thank you so much. Um, Congratulations. Oh, y'all saying congratulations. Coach Jesse, you said check you. Let me see. And then you requested, so I'm gonna pull you up in a second. Let me check first. Um, Anybody else need me to check their status? So, and you said I just got the email. Okay, yeah, thank you so much. I think what happened is I didn't hit send on that last email. So it didn't go through. So I did the other one, but it didn't go through the second one. Coach Jesse, you're good. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You said check Cleopatra. Okay, friend. I don't think you've done anything. So let me know if you've done anything. Yes, you're on my list of people who are still a no. Cleopatra, you're still a no. So you need to go in and do Coach Jesse, if you want to send Miss Cleopatra the page, the information, this is her your page for the agency is not the one you're in though. Cleopatra, the one you're for the agency, that's not this account. That's not this account. It's for the other account. Her Coach Jesse, if you want to find her, the agency account for it to register as the agency would be a period in between. You found it. Thanks. You're welcome, friend. It's a period in between the Lewis name. It's a period before you get to Lewis. That's her agency account. It's the same account and it's no number. There's no seven at the end, so no number. So Cleopatra, how many accounts do you have? No number, and Lewis is a period in between the A and the L. So that's the right account for the agency. So Cleopatra, you have to go to your other account in order for you to get it. So, but you are on this account. I might be following you, but this is not your agency account. Okay, Nika, I see you said you're talking about from the live host perspective. Okay, perfect, perfect. There are viewer points for Live Fest. I don't want people to miss out on that. There is some rewards and some ways viewers can also get rewards for being on Live Fest. It's not monetization. I don't think it's money. I think it's actually like stickers and vests and some swag and stuff. I think that's what's happening. Um, so anybody else? So you thought the Patra lot? No, it's the account that is Cleopatra dot Lewis. That account. So so the name you have in this live is not the account you have in this live is not your account. That's with the agency. I know you have like multiple accounts, so you got to go back to the other one, the one that has Cleopatra dot Lewis and no number. That's the official account with the agency. Yeah. All right, friend. Coach Jesse, I was gonna pull you up. You ready to come up? And then I'm gonna have to get off shortly, but let me know if there's any questions. We'll chat a little bit more. My live tonight is gonna be Live Fest webinar. I'm gonna do the first hour as a regular live, and then Live Fest is gonna be the second hour, the 5 o'clock hour, where we're gonna show the webinar, and then we'll have probably a similar conversation to this, because we're just gonna learn a little bit more. Okay.
Okay.
All right, friend. Hey, hey.
Hello, hello. Well, I just wanted to come and really say thank you to everyone last night. And I also wanted to get your input about it and things. But thank you. I know it started off rough, but I'm grateful that it ended up, still happening, and I believe it happened the way that God really intended for it to happen. And the fact that I didn't catch that was like I didn't even I didn't even think of it. Knowing that from even my lurking account, I can't even send it the link because it doesn't have enough live access. And honestly, it didn't even dawn on me on that part. So, I was like, oh, that's my bad, but that's okay. It worked out anyway. So I guess it's something we probably should remind everyone, and like you cannot people cannot come up if they don't have live access. Um, Even though I know that, okay, and I still didn't even it still didn't even register. So, just wanted to, make that something that I share, with everyone that, it was only one follower, and that was me. And, and that was specifically for the conversation. But it worked out, and thank you all for the patience for those who were in the room.
Thank you for your patience and allowing us to work through it literally live. And it all came together at the end. Um, and I thank you all for letting that space be, um, as supportive as it was. And I felt that at times that nobody was even engaging. I said, "Well, I hope they're just listening," because I was, and then I started to think about the image thing, um, the static image,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, "Oh wait," and I was like, "Wait, am I supposed? I should be doing something because I don't want to get a static image."
Did you have a
Um,
shopping cart on? You didn't have it on.
no, but you know how it said you do, because you listening. Remember you said be like listening
Yeah,
real
but I
deep.
mean, if you're acknowledging the static image has been popping up because of the shopping cart. That's why I've been seeing it mainly.
Oh, I was
Uh-huh.
like, oh Lord, I don't want no static games. I was trying to move around, and I was trying to make sure I wave and stuff like that, but but that was one of the things I started to think about. But it was a beautiful moment for the conversation, and I don't know if you were there for Lennis conversation, which was another wonderful addition to the talk, the book that we discussed, and all of that. So it was really good. And yeah, so I just wanted to say thank you to everyone. Thank you, Nika, for moderating for me, sharing in the comments about the conversation that due to the 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 level of emotional things that could be attached and all the things. So I just appreciate you all, and I'm grateful that we are that community that create a space for each other in that space and supportive. So thank you so much. Appreciate you all.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. Um, yeah, definitely an important conversation, and people, um, it's good to have create space for people to talk about it and process what they've been going through. So that was good. Well, let me shift gears to battling. Battling for tomorrow. Tomorrow, Friday.
Nobody is on
Okay.
there.
So, so what I would tell people again, if you are looking to see growth doing Live Fest and you want to engage in this way, it's going to be important for you to at least do some battles. How you do a crochet like a pro? It's gonna be important for you to do some. And so if you haven't done it before, or if you feel very inexperienced at it, go ahead and sign up and know that that is important to be engaging in that process. And then Yolanda, let me know if you want to come up next because I want to make sure we talk about the battle strategy piece of it. Because Coach Jesse is helping to coordinate the newbies just to understand what to click, what to do, all the details surrounding that, the power leagues, all the things that you want to make sure you're being strategic about is going to be important as well. So I think that's the other thing that we want to talk about. Battling is fun, but it is a strategic game if you really think about how do you grow, how do you build, how do you maximize
I want to
when you're
answer
battling.
Yolanda. Yes, it's 50. You need 50 followers
Yeah,
for
I
it.
messaged her. Um,
Oh, okay.
yeah, what I was gonna say is that the 50 followers too, you gotta have posted content. Post some content.
Everyone.
Uh-huh. Post some content, 50 followers. And then I think the blue box is also the secret sauce too, so that people TikTok sees you as an engaged person. Right.
Yeah, drop a daily heart me would be
Mm-hmm.
awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Even in the room that you go in, the first room that you go in, at least or something like that. But yeah, I gotta get my lurking account up because I need to do something with the lurking, and then give me a different lurking.
Yeah,
I have
absolutely.
a new lurker because I'm gonna use that account for something.
Okay. All right, friend. Thank you so much. I'm gonna let Yolanda come up next. Okay. Thank you
Okay,
so much. I appreciate you.
and you're next. Oh, okay.
All right. We'll message. We'll talk. All right.
Okay.
Thanks a lot. Bye bye. Let's see. Um, let's see. Uh, Cleopatra, message me, friend, because even though you're saying that's your primary account, your agency was tied to the other account, so you can't switch which accounts that you have with the agency. So you would either have to no longer, you have to end being with the agency and then do that cool off period and then try to join with the other account. I don't know if TikTok will approve that, but essentially your other account is the agency account. It's not that one. That's not the one you applied with. Okay, so I just want to make sure I'm clear about that. You can't make, you only can have one account with the agency on top of that. So it's just one per person, and TikTok approved that account that you applied with. So that's going to be important that that's the one you go live with and get support with. Okay, Yolanda, let me know if you're available. Hey, friend.
Hey.
Hey. Okay, so battle strategy. We did our first battle on Monday. We had a team battle. We learned a lot. We learned a
Yes.
lot. And so that team battle is there. For what Nika said, Coach Chantel did get power up. She believes is for Coach Chantel's room.
Yes.
And it is Nika, I think Cassandra, and I can't remember who was the third person. Miss K Latte, maybe? Somebody else. I can't remember who was the third person that got power ups. But there was power ups given for that room. So if they were to battle, they would need to battle probably by tomorrow or Saturday to leverage those power ups.
Yes.
Okay.
So if they wanted to, they could. We can schedule something for with Coach Chantel if she wants to, depending on her availability, and that way she can use it. She could, or either she can go ahead and do a quick invite, and everyone who received power ups can support her in a quick invite.
Okay. I just looked it up. It was Janine, Cassandra, and Nika.
Okay.
Those are the three that got power ups for Coach Chantel. So I guess let's kind of just talk through what we're thinking for that group. And earlier today, I don't know if you were in the room, I was saying if people are in the live match group, please, please, please do not post your live stream to that group. As a matter of fact, let's try to keep that more chat focused. I guess the only people who's posting, maybe they're sharing out that they're about to battle, but make sure you put a message that says I'm battling, because we're really trying to make that a group chat for strategy, for talking through what's needed, who's connecting with who. We're not trying to duplicate that just being a sharing out my live stream group chat. So if you are somebody who has, go back and look at that particular group chat. If you see where you shared your live, do not share that group chat anymore. And then earlier I said, if you are sharing your live at any of our group chats, that's fine. Make sure they're agency people. So please try to make sure the people you're sharing your lives, the lives with, are agency people, because people are trying to support people from the agency, and we want to be cognizant about who we're visiting if the assumption is that this person is with the agency. Okay. Otherwise, you can share it to individuals as much as you want. That's between you and TikTok. But when it comes to the agency, trying to make sure they're agency people. Okay. Um.
That seems great. Leanne says she actually has power up for Coach Chantel as well
Okay.
from the day before. I think Coach Chantel did a battle early in the morning
Oh. Okay.
with was it Flourish or I forget who it was. Flourish.
Okay.
I forget, but I think she did another battle. I think Sultry Nana said that she did a battle. I think it was either yesterday early morning or this morning early. She did two, I believe.
Okay. Okay. So you were sharing that there's campaigns that are out right now that require battling, and people want to
Yes.
participate in those too. I put a little message in there that if people were in those campaigns, anybody in a room doing any other campaigns.
I know that I signed up for, I'm a part of, I think, all of those,
Okay.
the battles. And so I was going to attempt to try to do some over the next couple of days.
Okay. That's good. Um. Do you need to do power ups?
I need to do power ups, and if anyone wants to do, if anyone else is participating in those battles, we have to, I think it's win two or win three. And so it doesn't have to be like, um, we can partner up similar to what we did the other day. And if we're doing that, then we can just, instead of us playing one and done, we can do four battles. And they don't have to be major points to count for the, we just need to win. So, say for instance, it would be me and Coach Chantel battling. Then we can do four battles, and Coach Chantel can win her two, I can win my two, and then the next people can do a battle. So we can do it like that
Okay,
for the campaign.
gotcha. Coach Jessie says she thinks she signed up for the campaign and she wants to battle.
Okay.
So, you both need to. So, I mean, for the campaign, maybe coordinate how you do it, where one person wins one, another person wins, or um,
Yes.
okay,
So let me know in that group chat, Jesse. Let me know what day you're available, and then we can do some campaign battles. Anyone who wants to do campaign battles, just put it in that group message, and then we can coordinate. It's easier if people self um, acknowledge themselves in their group chat. That way, we know if you are participating and you need to battle for a campaign, then we can schedule something. Because I can't keep up with who is. That's my only means, a point of contact for trying to help schedule those battles so that they can take place
okay,
outside of school. But I think that will be a great first point of contact for those interested in campaign battles or just interested in battling in general.
okay. Well, let's yeah, definitely let's kind of keep track of, does it get too, you know, confusing and complicated to keep track of things if people get to chatting about other things. I know that it becomes a running thread, so we may have to
Yes.
kind of take it to school just to keep some level of organization to it, but we'll see. I know school is not where people naturally go, so that's the other
Right.
thing. We don't want to make it too complicated for people to go and do another step to go to school, just to kind of keep things organized for TikTok in this way. So we'll see. We'll see.
Sounds
I want to try it out and just see how bad it gets. how, how
sounds good.
complicated.
Yeah, you do have to kind of read through the thread, similar to the comment section in any chat.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yes. So,
Uh, go ahead.
oh, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, so Jesse, if you want to, just let me know, and we can do something. Black Lotus.
Yeah, Black Lotus had a battle. She had a battle, and she said, did that person randomly request her? So yes. So when you were in your live, um, what had happened is that it could have been that the person was had requested to join your live, um, as a on the screen. It popped up on the screen, so it's kind of hard to see. Let me see if I did it this way. I don't know if my backup account is. Let's see if TikTok gets mad at me, but like if I took my account and I went live, let's see. I'm just going to try to show you what it looks like. So if I went live and I'm on my other device. So let's see. I'm going to go live. I don't know if this account is following each other, so we'll see. And then if I hit my those infinity rings, does it see that I'm here? Oh, you know what? This account, I think audience control is turned on too. Um, yeah, so it's not gonna work because I think the audience control is turned on. So you have to match. Well, long story short is that on your screen, Black Lotus, it should have been a message that says, um, the person is trying to co-host with you, and you can accept or decline that. It should have been a message popped up on your screen, and you might not have been looking at the screen at the time, and the person, um, it timed out and the person popped up in your box. You could set it so that that doesn't happen, that only your friends can do that for you. People you have as friends can send those type of requests, or you'll get notifications for those type of requests. If you go to, I'm gonna go live again. So I'm live on this account. Let's see. Okay, so if you are, see these infinity rings, that's what we're talking about. That's the infinity rings, and this is where people, and there's three dots up here. Oh, that's great. And then it goes to settings, and you can turn off. He says allow viewers to suggest creators, allow invites from friends when you're live. So we have that, allow invites from people who aren't your friends. You can turn that off. Okay? Notify me when creators you follow are live. So all that's there. So you can turn that off. That next to last one, allow invites from people who are not your friends. Turn it off so they can't send you random invites. So that's what you had turned on, and this is on my screen protector there. Okay, so I'm gonna go back here. This is under the co-host with creators, and then I hit the three dots at the top corner. That's what I just did. And to get to that, I clicked that infinity ring. See that there? That's what I clicked. Okay. So you probably have them all turned on like I just had them all on and I turned it off. You ordered me. She ordered me. You have to accept. I was baffled. Um, she said you had to accept the battle. So at that point, if she's already on your screen, like Yolanda's on my screen, you had already had her in the room. That what I just showed you was the step before you got her on your screen. So she told you about accepting the battle. So now let me show you this. So, well, you're not gonna be able to see it. You gotta have somebody in your room. But there was a set of boxing gloves right here. That's what you saw. And she sent a request to start the battle. It was on your screen and you hit accept. So you did not have to accept. You could have said, no, I'm not battling and declined it. Then you would have had to get her off your screen. And then you would have been like, how do I get off my screen? You will go back to hit this infinity ring. And there would have been like a little door with an arrow. And you would have clicked that to exit her off. It'll say disconnect her. That's who you're disconnecting. You're not disconnecting your live, you're getting her off your screen. So that's what you would have done. Okay. All right. I hope that answered Black Lotus. I appreciate you, friend. Um, Let me know, Yolanda. So I think our next step is ideally we want to be able to say we're having these power up days and then battle days, maybe Fridays, Thursday, Fridays, or Saturdays, something like that, that we're doing on a regular basis. And so we have like this cycle of things that's happening from a battle perspective. So maybe early in the week, people are getting power ups, and by the end of the week, people are talking about make sure you're available for my battle on Friday or whatever the day may be because you have power ups for me. And then we're creating this wheel of people who are supporting each other. I think the other thing is we're gonna have to get to the point where we're talking about what's the strategy with once people are in your room, how do they know that they need to be tapping, they're sharing out the live, they're commenting, because those are points that you can get even before a gift is even thrown. And throughout the live, you want people, or throughout the battle, you want people to be doing that because those are also points you can get. And so, really, we want to get to the point where viewers are coming in, they kind of know how to support, and if they're gifting, that's fine, but they also want to be sharing, tapping, and commenting.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Um, it sounds like I can create a live host battle script,
Okay. Okay.
and um, set it where it can be downloaded from my bio, I guess.
Possibly. Well, put it in school.
Right.
Or you
Oh
thinking
yeah,
about
yeah, yeah.
put it in
School.
school.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And we can have a document there. I can put it in. There's a battle folder. People can click
Okay.
that, so I can add it there. And if you want to add it as a group chat piece as well, we can have it in both
Okay.
places.
Okay. I
Okay.
can do that, and it'll be not an exact science, but it'll give them a board to jump off from.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Hey Luna, thank you. Yeah, that'll be great. I think that'll be helpful. Your document too. Yes, Coach Jesse. Did you make it a document? I think you had it as a running thread in school. Put it on a document. I'll add it. We can say the friends and learn process, and we'll say the battle strategy process. Two different things, but just recognizing there's things that you need to do. Okay.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right.
Sounds good.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
You're
Appreciate you
welcome.
both.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. All right, friends. Will this be a share doc? Um, yeah. When you put it in school, yes, you should be able to. Um, you're saying share like almost like a Google share doc. Is that what you meant? Um, Possibly. I think so. I think we could make it that way. Downloadable, if nothing else, you can download it and make a doc. Have it available that way. Yeah. Okay. All right, friends. Let me know if there's any questions. Any other questions? Um, Happy to answer final questions. So we'll meet at 4. I may, yes, create a PDF. Okay, perfect. PDF. Okay, perfect. I may end up battling today because I think my power ups expire today. Nika, I didn't see Kim today, but please tell me what email you sent the Zoom to. Um, the one 57. 57. I think that's the one I have in the system for you. So Patra 57. So let me know if that's what you meant. I think that's it. I'll check, friend. It's either 57 or 56. I think you had given two different emails at one point. I can check right now actually. 56. It's 56. Yep. Ready to support. Thank you so much. I appreciate your friend. So we'll see what time. If we do it today, it'll probably be around 4:45 or so. 4:45. It'll be before we do the Zoom call. Zoom 4:45. So that's what I'm thinking. If we can make that happen today. Um we'll do it before the Zoom call for um Zoom meeting. So everybody just recap when it comes to Live Fest, the Live Fest here, I'm gonna move the sticker. When it comes to Live Fest, um, that's what we're talking about today. Live Fest webinars happening. I'm gonna make it a sub only live at 5 o'clock where I'll stream it from here. So people who are not in the agency, who are subscribers, they can participate if they choose to, and they can come here and get information. Um, um, Okay, perfect. Gotcha. Yeah, 56 is the one. So let me, so just know that I'll stream it here, but you all have it. So I sent an email and I put it in school so you can go to your own Zoom and kind of learn about it. If you want to be in the sub only conversation, that's great. We can kind of do what we did a little while ago with Carol and just kind of talk through some of the steps. There's some things I'm going to the meeting for. I want to go to the meeting to just get clarity. And it just so happened it overlapped my live stream. So I was like, you know what? I'll just make it a sub only live. Subscribers who are here, because not everybody's an agency, they can come and join and we can kind of talk through it as subscribers. But everybody in the agency, thank you so much, has the same Zoom. Okay, so I didn't slight anybody. You all have the same Zoom link and you can attend it. And if you're a subscriber, you can attend it and we'll debrief. We'll talk about it here and just kind of go through some things. What I just talked about earlier is some of the things that you kind of need to know. Some of it sounds kind of strange and different, so it should allow you hopefully a space for us to kind of debrief and get clarity about some things that are still not clear. um treasure box is still unclear for me. And I think the points for viewers, I kind of want to know that piece a little bit more. And then the battling, because I did have battling with Communifest as part of the campaign itself. So I would love to know a little bit more about that too, and just what to expect. Um, Yolanda, you requested again. Let me know if that was on purpose. Um, and so we'll talk through that. Um, and we'll do our meeting at 4. Yes. Okay. Let me let you back up, friend.
Yes, if I could, I just wanted to speak quickly to Coach Chantel's message that there were other people were also asking about their roles and the groups. And as far as your roles, as far as individuals coming into the battle rooms, whichever, like if it's, say for instance, Coach Chantel and I are battling, then you just select whichever room of preference because it's the agency battle and we're trying to get power ups to support so you can come to support one another. So you can choose whichever room. We probably need to schedule battles more so we can post them and we can create individual live events for them so that people can register for the events. But if you are a attendee or if you're in the comment section as a viewer in one of the agency battles that we're doing, it would just be for you to choose whichever person you wanted to support, that you wanted to support, get the power ups, the likes, the taps, and all those things, and just ensure that you're going to be able to actually attend that live match for the person who's going to be, who you perhaps may receive power ups for.
Yeah. I love that. Yeah. Um, I guess just so I can kind of reiterate that, I think Charlene was somebody else. She was saying she was confused about which room to go to, and I know that was kind of a new viewer's experience for her because she was learning, but she hasn't battled before. So just so that you guys know, whenever you're in a co-host, when people are battling, they're typically in their own room. If you tap the person's box or their name on the screen, it will pop up their profile and it says at the bottom "Watch Live." So you can click that person's room directly from the other room that you're in and go over there. So you can pop over there and you can switch back and forth that way. So that's something you need to you can do if you choose to. And then I guess to your point about maybe we kind of share and express that in advance, like you said, if you did a live event or even in the live chat, we're saying we're getting power ups for Yolanda. She wants to get power ups, so it'll be one and done. Or we're getting power ups for Yolanda and Coach Jesse, because I think that's what we talked about earlier today. They're gonna
Yes.
each do one battle each. This one is for Coach Jesse. The second one will be for Yolanda, whatever the case might be. So people kind of know in advance what they're doing, and maybe that's expressed, especially if it's within the agency, so people know this is a power up because Coach Chantel's looking to get her she's doing a different match later. So
Yes.
that'll be important.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
That's it.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you. Wait a minute. Leanne had a question.
Oh,
Will the battle group have a meeting outside of this to discuss the roles in the group in general? I think we could meet again. I mean, obviously, we probably do need to kind of continue to stay in communication with each other. I'm happy with making our Sunday meetings if we want to spend a few minutes just to do a quick battle conversation, strategy conversation. We can do that as long as we just don't make it super long. But I think that's fine
sounds good.
if everybody's okay with that. Okay.
Yes, I'm
Okay.
fine with it.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye. Okay. Thank you, China Introverted. You came on back. Hey, friend, how you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Others came in the room. Pat, thank you for being here as well. Any new people in the room? And we were talking agency stuff, but if you are more than welcome to chime in and let me know if you have questions. I'm happy to support if you guys have questions as well. Okay. Uh, hey Doc, how you doing? Brand new. Trisha T, you ain't new. You knew the battling. When you gonna battle? Have you battled? Oh, am I? think you have. We got to get her battle gloves on. Um, I think today I need to ask. No, I haven't. You need to do tomorrow. Hey, Jamie Lee, how you doing, friend? Um, Jamie Lee, wink, wink. But there is a Zoom happening today. I don't know if you know that about Live Fest. Let me know if you didn't know that. If you didn't know that, message me. um, so yes, so I have power ups for Coach Chantel. Oh, you. So Leanne said she had them too. So Coach Chantel, are you in a battle in the next couple days? Because you got about five. Is that right? Five people who have power ups for you. So we got to get you right, friend. Make sure you get a battle in. Let us know if that was the plan to get a battle in. And I was going to say pure intentions. I did not get a chance to touch base with her, but I'm pretty sure she is battling today for the first time as her official first battle. I think she's done some smaller power up battles. She's done some partner things, but I think this is like her first full battle. So I got to find out the time. I'm not sure, and she didn't coordinate it with me, so it's not. I'm not in the loop on it. So I think she's done it with her other community. I want to this Friday, but Marvin comes back Friday evening, family time. Yes, absolutely, family time, friend. I definitely agree. If you wanted to do it this Friday, you would have maybe you could do it earlier, but I know you work, so but family time is the priority. Thank you so much, Jamie Lee. Like I said, message me if you have questions, friend. I think that's it, everybody. Let me know if there's any final questions. I was saying I may try to do a battle today at 5:45. I gotta touch base with some folks and see. It probably will be a random. But I have to touch base with some folks first. Just Nika and Kim, I think you guys have power ups for me. And so I probably do need to get a battle in before the week is out. All right. Do we have a Zoom meeting today? The Live Fest is the Zoom. Oh, it's under our Radiant account. Oh, Coach Chantel, it's under your other account. The Zoom meeting is for Live Fest, and that's what the meeting's about. And then I'm doing my live here at 5 o'clock for any super fans. I'm gonna stream that meeting so we can talk about it. So I'm gonna make it a super fan only meeting, only because I got super fans that are not in the agency. So I want to make sure I support sharing information with them as well. Zia, thank you for the daily heart me. Let me know if you know Zia. You part of Pure Intentions community. When is she battling? Who is she battling, and when is she battling? Do you know, Zia? Let me know who and when. All right, friends. Thank you so much. Okay, yeah. So at 5 o'clock, I'm gonna switch to sub only live, and so subscriber only live, and we'll make that a subscriber conversation. I'll stream the Zoom for the power ups. For the live fest conversation, and then we'll talk through. Her battle is later today at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Thank you for that, friend. Do you know who she's battling? Do you know? Is she just going to click on and do a random, or does she have actual battle that she is paired with a battler person? Who's co-hosting? Who's battling tonight? Colin, thank you for the daily heart me. I don't know what you mean in terms of like I might be battling at 5:45, 4:45, right before the sub only live. I may be doing it. Pure Intentions is doing a battle tonight at 7:30 tonight. Good morning. You said I could do a random tonight unless someone in the agency would want to. Anybody want to do a battle with Coach Chantel? That Gina girl is her name. Okay, okay. That Gina girl is her name. Is that a competitive one? Zia. I'm gonna look that person up. Let me know if that's a more competitive one. Hope we can see you there. Definitely. I'll pop through 7:30 tonight. I should be done with my sub only live before then. You said Eastern. So yeah, I should be done with that. So thank you for that. And then Coach Jesse, you're saying um me as in you want to connect with Coach Chantel. Thank you, Dr. Lisa. You're welcome, friend. You're welcome. Let is it do you know is this a competitive battle for her? I'm just trying to think like what we doing here. I'm gonna message her. I have not messaged her about this. I saw a notification in the other group chat, so that's how I knew it was happening. But I haven't messaged her, so I'm gonna message her. Um, and to make sure that I know a little bit more, just to support fully, and then I'll announce it in the 4 o'clock as well. So I'll have it there. Really quickly, when it comes to Coach Chantel and Coach Jesse, I guess connect with each other. Are y'all trying to do one tonight? And then Coach Chantel, what time do you go live? Um, what time is that one? Thank you all who are coming in the room. If you're new to the room, say hello. Let me know you're here. Appreciate you. Um, my baby girl's messaging me. Let me know if you have any questions. Appreciate everybody who's joining. Let me know if there's any final questions. Oh, you're welcome, friend. Bunny with curls. Appreciate you, friend. Not a problem. Um, yeah, let me know if there's any other questions, friend. Oh Lord, somebody trying to battle me now. He wasn't from the U.S. I don't know who he was. See you all later. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you for that. I was like, what is that about? Hey, how you doing, Colette? Colette, thank you so much. Yeah, I was like, what in the world? He was like, you said battle? Here I am. Colette, how are you, friend? How's everything going? Mom, wife, nurse, GLP-1 access advocate, joint Fridays partner. All right. Thank you so much. You go live, friend. Let me know if you go live. I'm about to jump off, friends. I appreciate you all. I do have a 1 o'clock. But I will be back at 4. Go ahead and claim your points if you haven't claimed your points already. Come back at 4. I'll talk about the agency. We'll see if a battle happens. We'll keep you posted. You said the word. You say the word. You said this. I know I did say that word. I know. It's like, let me come in and message y'all. So I'll be back then. I'll be back at 4. So thank you all for the taps, the likes, the shares, the comments, the gifting, the supporting, the live goal, the flash goal, all the goals. Appreciate all the support, you all. Thank you so much. Um, Miss Sterling, you said, Dr. Lisa, I just listened to their recording. Oh my goodness, I laughed so hard at myself. You listened to that recording? Can you release the tapes? Can we go back and laugh at you too, friend? Okay. Oh my gosh, did you hear yourself? Did you hear yourself? Did you fast forward to the last 20 minutes? You're welcome, friend. Release the tapes. Let us all laugh too. Put it in the school platform. You said, yes, we want to hear it. Put it in the school platform so we all can listen. Okay. All you're gonna do is hear her. Because we in the chat. All you can't see the chat, but the chat was chatting. We was chatting with you the whole time. So definitely release the tapes, friend. I love it. Okay, so you said yes because I missed it. It was a thing. It was a whole thing. At the end, she's talking about Dr. Lisa. I know you ain't in my trying to get in my room. This is a voice chat. That's the whole purpose. People ain't supposed to be up here listening or in the boxes. I was like, oh my gosh. Anyway, y'all. All right, I appreciate everybody. I'm about to head off. I have to head to the next thing. I will see y'all later. Take care. Bye bye. Oh gosh. All right, friends. Thank you for supporting. I will see you all later. Thank you for the taps or the likes or the comments. Comments over here. Thank you for all the support. Take care, friends. Bye bye.